Shout out to Let's Talk, trending hot topic. Shout out there. Young brother really putting out a lot of great content. Please, please, please go subscribe to his channel. Young brother is doing things.
Alright, peace YouTube, what's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host, N Lynch. Let's talk. Alright y'all, so we about to dive right into this video, but before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you hit that bell notification icon. That way you'll be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest. Also, if you haven't already, go over to TikTok and subscribe to my TikTok channel at Let's Talk by N Lynch 0. That's at Let's Talk by N Lynch 0. Okay, so let's tap right in. So lately I've been noticing how, everything that's been going on after I can't really say after, but the last year or so, there's been a lot of transitioning that's been happening, and I believe it's due to everything that's been going on within the red pill sector, within the space, within the manosphere community, within the black manosphere, the greater manosphere, just this whole red pill talk, whether that be men or women within the community. What I mean by that is, not too long ago, within the family court systems, there was a lot of bias going on towards women, whereas though a lot of men feel as though that a lot of females was getting the upper hand in the court systems. A lot of judges and lawyers and things of that nature, they wasn't really giving the men a fair shake. It was always, because they're the mom, the woman, they should have, all the rights to the kids, to the house, everything that involves divorce and everything. But I'm starting to see a change, inside of this now. And I believe it's all due to everything that's been happening within the red pill space. You got a lot of men and women, who are looked at as notable, and a lot of people conceive them to be, highly educated, and is bringing a whole change to the whole system. Now, I could be wrong on this, but I mean, let's look at it. We're starting to see a whole lot more of a change. So just think about the whole thing with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Had this trial happened about 4 or 5 years ago, I don't think Johnny Depp would have won, to be honest with you. Now, if you ask yourself, if you be honest with yourself and really think about the whole situation, do you think he would have won? Even though the facts and everything have clearly shown that Amber Heard was, being mean to him and abusing him and everything, but because he's a man and she's a woman and all this feminist movement and it's, a woman's world and everything, and men are misogynist and evil and hateful, they still would have found some sort of reason to justify what she did or lack thereof, and try to make it, villainize him like they did, because before he became victorious in the case, he was already vilified. So I mean, I'm just grasping the straws and just showing, everything that's really been happening. Now, some might say that, well, it's been turning that way. Well, I kind of beg to differ. Over the last 2 years, I've been seeing this space grow tremendously, and that's a big part of Kevin Samuels. But not just with Kevin Samuels, you got people like O'Shea Duke Jackson, Alpha Male Strategies, the great Shahrazad Ali. There's so many others within the space who, you know, bring their perspectives and bring their personal, um, you know, thought process into it and their characteristics into the whole conversations, and we getting somewhere along the line now. I think that we still have a lot more to go, but I think that with this, it's moving in the right directions. You got, fathers being reunited with their children, you know, men who may have been rightful caretaker of children who may have probably lost the case in the past are now winning now. Um, and it's being fair. It's not that they just dismissing the moms or anything like that. It's just that now we're starting to see a equal standpoint for both the mom and the dad, because in reality, if the whole system as far as family law is about the children, then the mom and the father should be fair, have fair opportunities, fair rights, fair everything. It should be 50-50, especially if both parents is willing to participate and be in the child's life. We're not talking about the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the hoodlums, the drug dealers, and things of that nature. We're not talking about that. We're talking about hard-working men who wants to be around their children. And that's that. And most times, what I've seen is that a lot of times it's be the good men who be in these type of situations as far as with the family law, because the Pookies and Ray Rays, they get away with everything. They, get the girl and get to have a whole bunch of babies and knock them all up and don't worry about no type of repercussions. But the man who worked, the man who's trying to be there, he's the fall guy, he's the punching bag. So, and I believe because of everything that's been happening now, you're seeing a change. Like, if you go on TikTok is flooded with, red pill conversation. And when I first joined TikTok, I see a whole lot more women on there talking about this stuff more than I do females. I had a conversation with Tommy Sotomayor and asked him, how do you feel about that? His opinions on it's a money grab because they see this as an opportunity. And, playing devil's advocate, maybe that's right. But even if it's so, it's still bringing the conversation about, and it's still bringing awareness to the casuals, to the people who may not have understood any of this. You got a lot of men who feel like they're alone and who feel like who's still in a blue pill status and don't know exactly why they're getting the short end of the stick. Well, these conversations is the reason why a lot of men and women are growing and developing and being better people. And prayerfully, we can get some type of resolution happening and the family unit come back together, and we can be a nuclear family again. But that's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think on the situation. I'm happy to hear from y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon. And prayerfully, I'll see y'all the next one. God bless. Peace.